Good morning. It's January 2016, and we are talking about the Brotherhood and taking oaths, and forming the Brotherhood, staining the Brotherhood, and growing within the Brotherhood. Drinking coffee. My Rams in the background. And to seal what I have to complete and say at the end of this video, I have here my shaman's bell. You know, when I bring this out, you know it's gonna manifest. I'm also wearing my favorite magic shirt, the symbol. You know, you can't even see because it's dark, but whatever. Okay, guys, I'm gonna touch base with you about when forming any group, whether it's you consider to be a new age community work, if it's light working, if it's, you know, the new crystal children, witches, shamans, whatever you want to call it, you have to understand first and foremost Saturn. Okay? Saturn is above all the other influences. It is the grandfather. It is not just the father, it is the grandfather of everything. Okay? When you make an oath, you are making an oath to Saturn. You are making an oath of your own spirit. You are making an oath not just for the entire group, but the entire planet. Therefore, taking an oath in order to come into and stay into a brotherhood, community, coven. Oaths are extremely important, and it comes with an initiation of entering into the group. So when I say an initiation, everyone must be initiated to be into the group. Okay, the coven, whatever it is. Why they must be initiated? It is an energetic, it's also a chakra opening, clearing. It's something that welcomes and keeps the group together. Look up energetic grids, look up spiritual grids, look up Metatron's cube. You have to understand how the cycles of nature work. Okay, look at this symbol here. So, first and foremost, you have to understand that you take all responsibilities for your own thoughts, for your own deeds, for your own actions, for your own words, okay? You never go attacking someone for no reason, ever. Anytime your thought patterns or negativity comes in or goes out, it is absolutely your responsibility to put it to rest, put it down, to transmute it, to heal it, to do whatever it is you must do. It is your responsibility. You don't blame other people for your own thoughts, your words, your own actions, and your own deeds, especially when things go out of hand with them. Everybody's entitled to their own responsibilities, okay? Forming a group is a responsibility, and everybody must take responsibility. This is a high must. If you cannot do this, if you are not disciplined enough to take responsibility for your own thoughts, deeds, words, and actions, then this path is not for you, and it's not for you right now. And whether you're doing this with me or you're doing it with other people, you must know how this stuff works, guys. Okay? You don't have other people cleaning up your own crap. You got to be able to do this on your own. There's never anything wrong with mentioning it to other people in your brotherhood. It is also part of the responsibility of the other brothers. The other brothers is a form, it's symbolic, okay? To support one another, to mirror one another, to be a shoulder to rely, not really rely, but a shoulder to, you know, not cry on or anything, but have that backup. It is a responsibility to take for the other brothers to have another brother. Because your brother and your sister, it's symbolic words, guys. But it is everybody's responsibility to be able to remove their ego out and support and pick up the other when the need arises. something such as if the person that has is doing everything they can to take responsibility and heal a situation such as their own self or somebody else, whether it's a thought, action, word, or deed, and they're getting attacked energetically, they're getting attacked physically, they're getting, like, they've done everything possible, but they need that extra support, then it's the responsibility of the other members to take actions to protect that person, okay? Because if you do not take responsibility, Saturn loves to punish, and Saturn loves to eat its own children, okay? I'm not here to scare anybody, but this is what it is. You may think, okay, well, Jupiter overthrew his father. Sure. But I don't know about you, but if you look into the governments, the modern governments of today, it looks like Saturn's out for the vengeance, okay? So you must know there's a time and place for everything. There's different influences, there's different energetic influences, but to build a brotherhood and to sustain a brotherhood, Saturn forms structure. Saturn is the one that controls the circle, the cycle, the ring, the snake, the serpent. You have to understand these concepts. Oh my gosh, you guys have to see the way people look at me when I bring up Saturn. I'm giving you the most clarifying. I can give you different names of gods, different names of goddesses that are ruled by Saturn, but the most clarified way I'm doing this is by just saying it's Saturn, because history has made a lot of mistakes and history has made a lot of deception towards the people in order for them to believe that these gods and goddesses are associated with the moon or Venus or whatever, when in overall aspect it is Saturn. Okay? Saturn teaches you how to build. Saturn gives back, gifts back by building and sustaining something in the long run, okay? So therefore, it is everybody's responsibility to discipline themselves and to take that action. And it can get extreme. I'm not going to say this is going to be easy. If Saturn encourages you and moves you towards an example, not going to say this is going to happen 100%, but I'm giving you an example. If Saturn tells you you need to get into the government and you need to do this, and this, and obviously we're not going to do anything illegal, guys. That's just, I'm not going to destroy anything here. I'm here to build. I've been into the government. I've had to been in the government. You guys know that about me. But if you are assigned these tasks and your name is called, that you're the one that needs to do this for the group, then you have to know it is your responsibility because you've taken that oath and you've been disciplined enough to be in this group. Okay? Because not just anybody gets into a group. Not just anybody gets, you know what I mean? So, because unfortunately Saturn does like to eat its children. So it's going to start coming off in other areas of your life if you do not end up doing it. Okay? It'll affect finances, your family, your children. It will come. And again, I'm not here to scare anybody. This is the true hard facts of even New Age communities, guys. This is involved in everything. They just don't bring up these names. I know people that work in the government that I've even told them it's Saturn doing all this. And they just look at me like, because they know, right? They know, but nobody really says it. Okay, so I'm just really touching base, looking at the time, because this is going to shut off in a minute. I'm just getting out the most important things here, okay? So, as you know, there is, you know, if you want to call it a brotherhood, a coven. It will take time, okay, for everybody to get their stuff in order. But it's happening. It's happening right now. I've been saying in the last how many videos in the last how many months since, you know, the fall of 2015, but it's happening. Okay. I highly suggest if you'd like to strengthen your will, you yourself do a lot of purging, guys. Get up every morning at a specific time. If you have to, this is just training for you to strengthen your will. Do something at a specific time. Some people are night owls. That's fine. We can have light, you know, light meaning like people that wake up in the morning, people that wake up at the night. It doesn't have to be exactly, but if you'd like to strengthen your will, I'll use myself an example. before I got into that Zionist stuff where I was attacked, in order to, so my mind gets stronger before the attack, because I didn't know, but my soul knew what was going to happen. Every morning, 6 a.m., I woke up. First thing I did, drank 6 liters of water. Went out and looked at the sun, activated my entire chakra and physical body, did mantras. After I did the mantras, I would start to read multiple pages in order to strengthen my brain, okay? Everything was registering, everything was digesting. And then I would do this at these specific times in order to strengthen my will. And yeah, to strengthen your will and is very important, okay? So I highly suggest any information that's passed on to you. You know, like another example was when I was being attacked by my family, and the information I found out of all my past lives, because when these things come up, they can come up in extremes, in one direction, another direction. I had like 20 past lives, 200 past lives come at me at one shot, and I could have gone insane knowing, you know, because my mom, you know, of the whole sexual assault thing with that man, and then knowing my mom was leading the head at the freaking harem, the Ottoman harem. Do you know how long, you know, like how angry I could have been? But I was internalizing anything, and I wasn't freaking out, I wasn't yelling at them, because I knew things would have gotten out of hand. So I was going physically, I literally for a bit, I signed up at the gym, and I was letting out all my anger at the gym. Like I destroyed those machines. You know, so you have to be able to find outlets to release these tensions. You never ever let out your anger or revenge to a brother, because you have to understand the energy there within the brotherhood is so powerful, okay? That what we do, our actions, our deeds, is here to balance and to love this planet right now, okay? So I will touch more base with you guys about these oaths. Taking these oaths, the rules, okay, codes. Everybody needs their own guidelines of morals, ethics, and values, okay? But there's going to be, again, an oath, okay? Again, this is all going to happen when it's supposed to happen. It's going to take some time, but it's happening. Another thing is, like, for example, it's funny because yesterday I uploaded 4 videos. I hardly do that. I usually just do 2 in one day. The last 4 videos of my DNA helix, double helix, I uploaded it in one day. And I was going to leave the last 2 for another day, but I ended up uploading it yesterday because the energies around me were just naturally pushing me forward to just get the information out that day. And then last night I looked up, like I said in my old videos, I'm always called and I'm put in these scenarios and situations, and then when I look up, there's a planetary alignment going on whenever I do this stuff. So last night I looked, and today there is a planetary alignment of Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm missing something, or if I added something that's not supposed to be there from planets. But every time there's a planetary alignment, guys, I'm talking. It looks like I'm getting this information out. So it looks like I'm doing this at the right time. I'm saying this at the right time, okay? All right. I can't think of anything else right now. But we're doing this, guys. 2016 is the year of the witches and the shamans, okay? Let's ring my bell so that this manifests and that everybody is perfectly aware of what's happening, why you've had to go through these immense healings, and how everything has led you to me, and how, so again, there may be some people that have said or promised that they'd be in this group, But, you know, either last minute or up to this moment, they may withdraw and realize it's not for them. And other people may come in, or the group may be smaller, but that's okay, guys, because the energy stays within the circle and we will grow, okay? We will grow. This is divinely inspired, even if one of us or a few of us backs out. The divine is bringing everybody together and making this work. But it's us that is taking actions in order to, you know, come forth and stuff, okay? So, guys, again, look into the number 44, angel number 44, angel number 444, or look into life path 44, master number 44. These are very important numbers. Look into the number 8, look into the number 13. These are very important numbers. Also look into the number 11, 22, but 11 as well. These are all symbolic numbers, okay? Whether it's numerology, angel numbers, these vibrations and frequencies are highly important. So look into them, okay? 4 as well, 2, 4, 8, 13, 11, 22, 44. These are important numbers, okay, guys? So again, you know where to find me. You have my email, heal@redwithgoddess.com. You can comment on my YouTube channels, comment underneath. And so may 2016 be our year, guys. Love you all.